wrestling's too difficult. It's fair. There's no getting around it, but you sign up for jiu-jitsu, it's the same thing. There's still this stigma about older people. And yeah, I'm defending older people because I am old. Hey, I don't want to get hurt. You know, chill, I'm new. I'm just trying to get a good workout. I want to learn this thing, blah, blah, blah. And people train because they either want to learn something cool and fun and interesting. And two, they're trying to overcome something, a fear, or they have an objective to lose weight and, you know, be whatever better version of themselves that they were before. But there's a fear that they need to act on and do something. For me, the fear was that what would happen if I don't knock someone out, right? If I don't knock someone out right away in a fight, you know, what would happen? I wasn't seeing the full range in my jiu-jitsu as far as stand-up and ground game. I was sold, at least, that the gentle art would help soften the more aggressive side to me. So I'll give you an anecdote about, I was training for Worlds. I started in spring, wrestling in spring and summer. I had only 4 or 5 months of solid wrestling fundamentals under my belt. And I may have gone in thinking that I was gonna do a lot more wrestling than I thought. What I underestimated was the impact of the gi on the takedown. Because for the most part, I was training with mostly lower belts and maybe not as experienced in wrestling. So I was probably getting a false sense of security with the takedowns, but most of the people I trained with were a little bit lighter than me, faster, so I was always concentrating on, can I get the shot in? So going into Worlds with all these new tricks and tools at my disposal, I was feeling really confident about taking people down. I thought, get my 2 points, work on my transitions, and if a submission's there, it's there. But I really wasn't looking for submissions. I was really just there to practice my wrestling, which is so ridiculous because I'm at a jiu-jitsu tournament. So everything that I knew about jiu-jitsu got thrown out the window. I didn't raise to the occasion. I kind of sank to my training, and my training recently was mostly wrestling. I completely forgot about being in guard, sweeps. I mean, I didn't really stand a chance with a lot of those guys getting into it. I would also be on the lower side of the heavyweight bracket. There's a lot of people there that are more advanced, sandbaggers, a lot heavier or stronger, TRT, steroids. But I did what I could, so I wasn't regretting. I just realized that there are just levels to this. Yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead, go. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. No problem. Have a good one.
Yeah, you as well. Thanks again.
Yeah, no worries. So what am I trying to say here? I feel like I'm just starting to figure out what wrestling is truly about. And I honestly feel that I found the elixir of life. For me, wrestling is like a mirror. It's not clear or pretty, but it's forced me to face my own insecurities and fears head on. And then I can heal. The tournament, that fight, it was one match, but that fight was a test of not just my physical ability, but who I was at that time as a person and who I could be if I really put the work in. Sure, I may have forgotten the game plan, but that was just one day. That was one fight. Little did I know that the real fight was just around the corner. I found this new respect for struggle and just the daily grind of getting up every day and doing something, moving anything. And And sometimes the struggle wasn't even about the doing of it, it was that I was capable of so much more. But at the end of the day, it's that constant pressure. Your double legs suck? Don't skip leg day. Having trouble tying up with people? Work on your grip strength. You have to constantly put yourself into the fire so that you can forge yourself into something stronger. Anybody could do that, at any level. It just means taking out the time frame and not worrying or focusing about what I need to do this minute or next week or next month, or comparing yourself to anyone else. The knowledge that the fight is never over, as long as you're willing to keep standing. That's everything. It's a long journey, and doing it on your own is really tough. So I'm here for you anytime, all right? I'm out of here.